pulled over again for improper display of my license plate after I've already had to deal with this.
I was grabbing my wallet on my car. You asked me for my license. That was the first thing you asked me for.
Well then, that's what you're gonna get, me and him.
Good.
If you don't like our response,
Good.
don't call.
No, I'm gonna call you anytime I feel like it.
Do not put.
Hey man, you just assaulted him, man.
Hello guys, the last two videos were very interesting, so if you haven't seen them yet, I recommend watching them right after this video. As a tradition, please support me with a comment and a like, and let's get started.
Pulled over again for improper display of my license plate after I've already had to deal with this. It's mounted on the rear of my vehicle right there because it can't be mounted to the actual back of my car because broken screws. So I have it mounted there as the law says in Utah. I'm being pulled over for it again. This is absolutely ridiculous.
All right, I got a supervisor coming right here to talk to you. Your plate also does have to be in a horizontal position, just so you're aware it's not in a horizontal position. It's vertical.
There's no such wording in the law that says that.
There is, but like I said, I'm being chill, man.
I know, I don't like having my rights violated and stuff, you know, because this isn't something where I've committed a crime. This isn't a misdemeanor. This isn't a felony. This isn't even a traffic infraction because...
traffic infraction, I can request study. That's the only thing we're going over here, and he'll explain it to you, like I said.
This has happened.
I literally got pulled over as I was parking my car in my driveway the other day for this exact same thing because my license plate had fallen down. So they said as long as I tape it up like that, it's perfectly fine. Okay, I didn't even get a citation, didn't get anything.
If you give you a warning, that's great. You know what I mean? That's
what would I get a warning for?
For not having your plate displayed.
It is, you can see it and it's readable, correct?
The truth is entirely on the driver's side. Under Utah law, if for some reason the license plate cannot be placed on the back of the vehicle, it must be on the driver's rear window.
Here's my sergeant right here. I'll talk to you about it real quick.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing? What was your name?
Sergeant Otteson.
What was your badge number?
7110.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So I literally just got pulled over a week ago as I was parking in my driveway for this exact same thing because my license plate, it actually had fallen down. That's why I have it taped up now. Gotcha. I taped it up and I said that's how it was going to be, and they said there was going to be no issue with that at all. I'm not able to mount it to the rear of my vehicles. This is a 97 Camry. The screws are rusted in there. I've tried to use catalyst to get them out. I tried to drill them out. They're like reinforced metal. If you'd like, you can look at them. One of the heads, absolutely, they're right back there. One of the heads came off when I was trying to drill it, but I can't even get my drill bits into the screws.
In situations like this, you can always tell the cops that a traffic violation is not a crime. You don't have to show your ID, and you don't have to answer any other questions. All additional questions are just looking for a reason to arrest you.
It's a traffic offense. It's not a crime. I mean, per se. You know,
is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's an infraction.
Okay, so that's not an issue where I would have to display my ID for that because that's not a misdemeanor or a felony in the Utah law. In the law,
but you're operating a vehicle.
Absolutely, but I haven't committed any crime.
But it's a traffic offense.
I mean, the plate is clearly visible. I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm not saying you did anything
It's clearly visible right there.
It is.
The following video is further proof that cops should always be videotaped.
Well, I got pulled over by an officer for some reason. I didn't even do nothing. I wasn't even speeding. Officer had somebody pulled over. I was pulling into my apartment complex on Millstead Village, 3355 George Busby Parkway, Kennesaw, Georgia, 30144. Georgia State Trooper told me to turn down my music. My music wasn't even loud, but yeah, it's factory as well. He pulled me over for no reason, had an attitude. That's why I'm recording. Today's date, don't know what today's date is, but we'll see what's going on, and I'm gonna record everything and go to court on this matter. But the time is 7 o'clock in the morning.
All right, man. Reason why I'm stopping you is I don't know why I can hear your music inside of my car.
As soon as I saw this cop, I knew right away that he would clean any reason to write a ticket.
And when I come up to the car and ask you to turn it down, you take your sweet time doing it.
I was grabbing my wallet on my car. You asked me for my license. That was the first thing you asked me for.
And then I asked you to turn on the volume. You
but I was
That's all.
But I was grabbing my license. I turned it right
Anyways,
down.
I'm citing you for the excessive noise. So, and the reason I'm citing you is because of your attitude. You come up here and right off the bat, you already got an attitude. That's the problem I have.
I asked what I did. That's a simple question.
Okay.
I'm late for work.
It's not what you asked. It's how you asked it. Like I said, it's the attitude.
I'm late for work.
I'm sorry, but anyway. Got your Cobb County State Court August 1st, 8:30 if you wish to go. If you want to handle this another way, call that phone number right there for you.
You want me...
What'd you get stopped for last time?
Excuse me?
What'd you get stopped for last time? You got stopped in March.
For window tint.
Okay, I was about to say the same thing. So
I ain't gonna lie to you.
okay, here's your license back.
He's...
Is there a reason why you hadn't got it fixed yet?
Oh, man.
Agree that if this cop were a normal person, the problem could have been solved by a warning. But he wants to feel his power and ride the fire.
I just don't have the money to do so right now. I'm a single parent.
I got you, man. When I got my window ticket, take a razor and some ammonia Windex. That's all it took, man. You get another warning for that today. I'll be generous about that. That's your copy to keep. I need you to sign mine. By signing mine is not a admission of guilt. It's just saying that you got a copy of citation. Got your pen on the top. Just sign right above my signature.
It looked like you was looking for a reason to give me a ticket, bro. My music wasn't even that loud.
Okay, well, obviously it was because I heard you in my car.
Well, it's gonna be my word against yours and everything, so obviously I'm gonna have to pay this ticket.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I want to do it because I'm not gonna get my license suspended and everything. You know what I'm saying, because you wanted to pull me over for some kind of reason. I know how you cops are and everything. You want to find some kind of reason to get somebody in some kind of trouble. I understand that. Y'all have some kind of quotes you have to hit or whatnot and everything. Okay. So it's understandable. My music wasn't even that loud.
Okay, here's the thing. On that ticket right there is a court date, and you can explain it in front of a judge. And it's not my decision whether you get this ticket or not. It's gonna be up to that judge.
Never answer questions from cops that are not related to your situation. They pretend to just want to know, but any question they ask you is an excuse to give you a ticket.
Now, one part of this has to do with me. I come out here and do my job. Now you go explain it to a judge, and he might say, hey, we're gonna throw this out. So
chances of that happening is very slim.
Well, then it's not my fault.
It is basically your fault.
Okay, well, take it in front of a judge then. That's what that court date is for.
It doesn't matter. Either way it goes, the system is built and everything, because cops go out there and get people's tickets and everything. There's no way for a man to fight it because nobody was going to be there. It's my word against yours, and of course you work for the system and everything, so therefore they're going to believe you.
Okay.
I think if each of us videotaped cops, judges would be much more likely to see evidence of driver's innocence and side with people.
My music wasn't even that loud, sir. You know my music wasn't that loud.
Okay.
It didn't get louder than that. It wasn't even that loud.
I understand you got out of that, but the problem is the bass.
Look at that, dude. It was at 3. I turned it off. Look at that.
Okay, man.
Look.
Let me give you a piece of advice. Next time you get
stopped. It was
stopped,
at 3.
All right, man. A piece of advice. Next time you get stopped, man, it's all about the attitude, man. I've never given anyone a ticket. Let me rephrase that. I have given people tickets for this for the same exact reason. It's the attitude, man. You come up, you're cool with us. We're gonna be cool with you every time. I promise you that.
But you have to understand that some people have bad days.
I got you. Drive safe.
What the fuck? Fucking cops, man.
And the next situation I want to show you is because many cops don't help people, but only scares them.
He was trying to get out of here.
No, he was gonna back.
He was trying to get out of here because he was upset that I called him out on his racism.
Right.
And he was upset I called him out on his racism.
Well, why is your son acting the way he's acting right now?
She doesn't speak for me. If you want to ask me why I'm acting, you talk to me. You're in my home. You're on my property.
On the porch, I'm not in your home.
I'm going to put this on YouTube now.
Outside.
Stop yelling.
I'm
Stop
outside
yelling.
your residence.
Stop
I'm not in your home.
Stop yelling.
Speak right. If you're going to tell the truth.
Right. Okay.
And stop looking at me like you're going to shoot me. Why are you the only one with black gloves on?
Honey.
Why are you the only one with black gloves on?
It's one thing after another. Nobody said anything to you.
You're holding on your guns. You're acting angry.
To your mother.
I have it on recording.
I'm talking to your mother.
He's not.
My mom doesn't talk to me. I'm 37 years old.
You're calling 911.
Don't yell at me. Don't yell. You're disturbing everybody. Stop.
It doesn't matter who is to blame for this situation or why the conflict happened. This cop has no right to yell at a grown woman. His job is to listen calmly and deal with the situation.
What are you doing?
Stop yelling.
I'm responding to what you responding to.
I didn't do any of that. You're the only one with the gun. I don't have a gun. Or do you feel safe? Are you? Do you feel safe? Because if you don't feel safe, I don't feel comfortable with you having a gun.
Why
right
did you
now.
call 911?
Because that man almost hit my mom.
Down here is going to respond to your house if you call.
Well, just stay to make sure he doesn't hit my mom.
If you do not want us to respond to your house, do not call 911.
No, you're gonna respond.
Well then, that's what you're gonna get, me and him.
Good.
Now, if you don't like our response,
Good.
don't call.
No, I'm gonna call you anytime I feel like it.
If it's not a real call,
No, unless he comes in here and does his job. Look at him smiling psychotically. That's a white boy that belongs to the KKK.
He doesn't belong to.
And look at this KKK looking guy.
If you can go sit in the car, they'll do their job and leave.
I don't go sit in the car. I'm not talking to you, you racist piece of shit.
Which one's your car?
You don't need to know which one's my. Actually, matter of fact.
What's also surprising is that the officer says not to call 911. Why? According to this guy, his mother was almost run over and he can't call for help. Maybe these cops want to get paid just for being able to eat donuts?
I don't.
You all have had an altercation.
I haven't had an altercation. Get away from my mom.
That's your wife. You want to go?
Get away from my mom. Now get away from my mom. You're going to hook up my internet and stop being racist. And stop holding on to your gun.
Car, he'll be fine.
Come in here and hook it up.
But then you go sit in your car and he'll
No, actually, you know what? You're a smart ass. I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to take you down. I don't got, now I want you personally. What's your badge number? What's your Hill? WC Hill. And why don't you have a, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
On the internet, they can't wait to see you because you're not being disrespectful.
Now I'm going to be quiet because I'm going to use this in court.
Good.
You better hope you can delete this because this is going to go straight on the internet.
And before we get to the main video, I want to show another case of harassment by the police.
Good afternoon. Hey, I'm Deputy Blanchard with the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, why you stopping?
Okay, you crossed the center line back there.
Nah, I seen you. I've been recording you the whole time.
Okay.
You left them back there.
Okay, so
you familiar with me, just like the other officer who pulled up behind me.
So you have your driver's license on you?
No, you about to talk to my lawyer, just like the other officer that stopped me like 3-4 days ago, pulled up behind the car wash and gave me a ticket for the same shit y'all took me to jail for 2 months ago.
Okay.
For that cover on my license plate, my tent. Now my tent is off my window now. The cover is gone.
That's fine.
So why is you messing with me now?
So do you have a driver's license on you?
Why you messing with me?
Okay, do you have a driver's license on you?
Why you messing with me?
So here's the deal.
I don't need a driver's license to travel.
Okay. You do need a driver's license.
I don't need a license to travel. Why is you messing with me?
Another unit, please. Okay, you do need a driver's license. Unit. Okay. So if you can, shut off the car for me. Or the car shut off. I see you don't have your...
I believe that Congress should repeal qualified immunity and taxpayer funds used to compensate police misconduct should be deducted from police budgets and the police pension fund.
Thanks. So do me a favor. Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, I have a driver's license.
Okay, can I see it? I'm going to check out your driver's license. If it's valid, we're going to get you a warrant and get you on your way, all right? You have your registration for the vehicle as well? You have your registration?
Why is you stopping me, man? You ain't got nothing else to do. You familiar with me, bro, so why is you
The
messing
second
with
thing that, you willfully gave up is you're recording while you're driving. It's not a safe thing to do, okay?
No, I just pulled my camera out, so why
That's also...
I decided to add this video for one reason only. If you feel like you are being harassed like this guy was, then by all means, videotape everything and sue. Your video is your defense against their lawlessness.
You don't need to be videoing and driving. That's not what telecommunications.
I'm not videoing and driving. I just pulled my camera out when I seen you coming.
Do you have your insurance on you as well?
Everything's right here.
Okay.
Everything right here.
Awesome. Sweet. Grab that. Okay, I'm gonna go check this out, and then we'll get you on your way. All right, bud?
And the following video is a whole mix of violations by cops. At the minimum, a violation of the First Amendment, and at the maximum, an unlawful arrest.
Can I get y'all to go over the sidewalk for me and record all you want? I just can't keep eyes on both of you at the same time.
Hey, it's not our problem.
It's going to be, but I can't focus on this attention to your time. I'm being super kind and just asking y'all both to stay together.
We're being super kind and saying no.
You super kindly denied the request. Well, you can super kindly get yourself arrested for interfering. I'd rather not do that.
You can super kindly get sued. We're not interfering. Interfering is a physical activity, sir. Learn the law. It's Texas Penal Code 38.15. Yes, it is. Texas Penal Code 38.15 is interference. It is a physical activity. I have to come in between you and what you're doing. I already have 2 lawsuits over this penal code. Go ahead.
Obviously, the only reason the cop wants to banish this guy is because he's afraid of embarrassing himself all over YouTube.
I heard you the first time. Thank you.
We are plenty far away. We are not obstructing or interfering.
First Amendment make sure I'm trying to talk to this guy. Well, don't lie. Don't lie. We hold you accountable. Sir, I'm not going to tell you again.
City of Houston versus Hill says speech is not interference.
Now you want to be an asshole, and then you want to lie to this man about what we do. It's either a yes or a no. No.
Hey, don't answer any of his questions, man.
Pirates. That's what they are. Road pirates. What was it? Speedy? No light on the trailer? What was it? Pirate. What you are? Road pirate. Steal people's money. Right? But let me guess who the victim is. The city of River Oaks, right?
If anyone doesn't understand what's going on, I'll explain. The detention of this man is just retaliation because the cop didn't like being filmed, and now he will try to find any reason to arrest him.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You pay your salary, and then you want to take more money off the people who pay you. All you had to do was pay attention to what you're doing, and we would have said shit to you.
Yeah, if you can't pay attention, let him go.
We have you stealing money on camera, and you're live on YouTube. Good luck.
Harassing this guy because he's got a trailer light out. He's got one on one side, not one on the other side. This is what we do not need police doing. Harassing somebody for a broken light.
What's your name and your badge number? Huh? I said it once. Let's say it again. What's your name and your badge number? Huh? I said it once. Let's say it again. Oh, you want to be an asshole?
The problem with these cops is that they first met people who know the law better than they do. It's because of this behavior, which you will see in the video, that cops are disliked by people.
I said it. You didn't hear me. I didn't hear you. I screamed it, sir. Can you repeat it, please? I already said it once. You can hear it on your...
Look at this dick face.
Thank you, sir.
Do you know what an internal affairs complaint is for not identifying yourself?
Enlighten me, sir.
Why are you covering your shit?
It's cold.
No, take your name off it. Take your shit off of you so I can read it. So I can zoom in on it. What do you need me to prove? I'm not a threat to you, pussy. Look, I ain't got no weapons.
Cool.
Well, then move your shit so I can zoom in on your name tag.
Do we have a agreement here that...
No, shut the up. I gave you the chance. Now you want to be a dick. Hold your hand so I can record your badge. Want to be an asshole?
Yeah, I don't remember hearing you identify.
I know why you're
really just hang out right there because I got used to it.
Don't worry about it. When you're done, come over here because I'm going to file a complaint off you, man.
These cops think that mattering something to themselves is an identification. If that's how they treat people, they'll get the same attitude in return.
What's your name and badge number?
Get back from the car.
What did I do?
I just unlocked my car. There are weapons in here.
That's my car.
No, sir. I'm asking.
I'm not a threat to you.
Do not put your...
Hey, man, you just assaulted him, man.
I am my supervisor.
We want your supervisor.
Raise your hand again.
Your supervisor, now.
You pussy.
Call your...
You put your
Stay back from my car,
man. You're out of control, man.
I'm not going to tell you again.
Hey, we're on a public right-of-way, man.
Stay back. Stay back from my car.
We're on a public right-of-way, man.
Call 911.
Yeah, exactly. I will. You
just assaulted him, sir. That's a free man. You just assaulted a free man.
Shut up, bitch.
There's been no crime committed.
Stay back from my.
We're on a public right-of-way. We're on a public right-of-way. You can't be pushing people around. Hey, let me borrow your gun for a few days. I asked you. Can I borrow your gun? I asked. Man, you guys got a lot to learn, man. That little 6 weeks in the academy didn't teach you guys much.
6 weeks.
Guys, tell me, is this even normal? A police officer doesn't hesitate knowing he's been filmed attacking a man? It's like any crazy person can get on the police force.
1389720. River Oaks Police Department.
I need you to identify, sir.
We do not have an agreement to. Are you?
You're a public servant. It's your policies and procedures to identify when any member of the public asks you. It's in your policies and procedures book.
I disagree there.
Now, you don't know what you're talking about. You're going to look real stupid on the internet.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to request your body camera because you just witnessed him assaulting. He just battered me.
They told you to stand back.
No, that's an
unlawful order.
Okay.
Just because you say something doesn't make it law.
Exactly.
You guys have to follow the rules. It's not a crime for us to walk next to his car.
You witnessed him, so that means you let him do it, so now you're part of it.
What he said earlier, you put your
I
finger
can point my finger all in your face.
But you're approaching me, I'm going to take that as a threat.
You work for me.
Hey, your paranoia is not our problem.
What crime is that?
What paranoia?
Your paranoia.
What crime is that?
This is both scary and funny at the same time. A citizen asks a cop to identify himself and he says he disagrees. Disagree with what? With the law? You disagree with the law when you're a cop?
You think if somebody raises their finger, you're taking it as a threat. That's not our problem.
Which is my First Amendment right.
Shining it right in my eye.
I'm not shining it in your eye.
So, what crime is that?
I'm trying to shine it at your name tag. You got your name tag covered up.
Yeah, we're trying to. That's all. Take it off, and you won't. That's what we're trying to see. You're hiding it.
Why are you hiding your name tag? Are you embarrassed to be a police officer? Why are you hiding it?
Yeah.
This light is for citizen safety.
Y'all see it? Look, he's hiding his badge number right there, and his name tag. Look.
Yeah, he's hiding his name tag and his badge number. You see that?
Yeah. See that shit?
What a coward.
You know that, right? Your policy don't trump our rights.
I'm requesting both of your supervisors. You got all those weapons. You got any laws on you? Hey, what's your name and badge number, sir? We need your supervisor here. I want your supervisor here now.
I don't think I've seen such brazen cops in a long time. Yes, many behave aggressively, but not when the camera is rolling and they know they're going to embarrass themselves.
Stop walking up on me. I'm going to tell you again.
Supervisor now, Tobar.
Hey, this is it. This is all you got.
I want your supervisor here now. You assaulted this man.
Do you know what assault is?
Yeah, what you just did to him.
Define to me what it is.
Unwanted touching.
You just assaulted him.
Contact.
Yeah, that's what you did.
You just pushed him. You just assaulted him.
Hands on me. That's what you did. You put your hands on me, bitch. For no reason.
Is that literally all you have? I asked you to
Get your supervisor here, Tobar.
And I respectfully declined your
right.
asking.
And then when I walked up on you to tell you to step back because you were way too close.
Exactly.
Way too close.
Face.
You walked up on him, Tobar.
Do this to you, pussy.
Right. From where you're at, that's cool.
That's the same place I was
no,
at.
it wasn't because I could touch
you. Walked up to me.
Because you were walking towards me.
Exactly.
But I just unlocked.
Look how stupid you sound.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, and now he apologizes.
No, I'm not apologizing.
We want your supervisor, Tobar.
This cop thinks his attack is just a touch. I wonder what he would say if someone in the UFC touched him.
Your police station.
Say 1 second. Go ahead. 626-199.
Yeah, y'all call the police station right now. Everybody watching in the audience.
Ask for a supervisor. Tell them we need a supervisor on the scene.
We want Tobar's supervisor.
Thanks for watching. I think there were very hot and interesting videos today. I will be grateful to you for your support, for subscribing, for your every like and every comment. Videos are released every day, so click on the bell to not miss. See you tomorrow.